What's up guys, how you doing? Today I'm gonna react to this video because it's important. The two people, the CNN journalists find the children. As you can see, there's lots of comment. Look at this. Chinese took over the comment section. I commented something. So look at this. Every single Chinese here. Every single Chinese. You can't find those Chinese any other video. So anyway, let's watch this video. What are we gonna see?
In an investigation, we're about to take you inside one of the world's great humanitarian crises that's been going on. It's a crisis the Chinese government would rather you not see. Children are being ripped away from their families. Some of the loved ones left behind are now turning to us for
So I'm gonna skip here. Let's see what they found. And this man, hear this man, what he's saying.
He has not held his wife or their children in more than 5 years. He is among thousands of families from Xinjiang who've been torn apart, according to a new Amnesty International report.
April 2017, the mass
Okay,
internment.
this man explaining how he escaped China and something else. You can watch it. But the thing, Chinese government immediately respond this man in their channel on YouTube, and they make it so bad. They made it so bad. Let's watch.
Had started, and as one of the first people detained, my wife was detained too.
Before they were separated, Mahmoud-Jan was
Look, this woman has been arrested. I will show you the next video. The Chinese made a video about those people.
studying for a PhD in Kuala Lumpur. His wife was studying English there.
We were happy as a family. It was a good old days.
But Mahmoud-Jan's wife lost her passport while abroad in Malaysia. Chinese officials told her that to renew it, she had to go back to Xinjiang. She brought the couple's 2 young children with her, thinking they'd soon be able to travel back to be with her husband. But that was late 2015. Amnesty says the forced separation of families allows China to control the narrative, keeping something precious to dissuade their loved ones outside the country from bad-mouthing China. Chinese officials...
As long as you don't criticize Chinese government, you're not a criminal for the Chinese government. When you go other country and learn something, study, as a Uyghur, you automatically become separatist for the Chinese government. Look, the people who don't go any other country, any outside the country, they're not criminal because they're living in their house. Even them could be in trouble because they have the Uyghur ID. They are not Chinese, so they are different from Chinese. That is a threat for the Chinese people.
have repeatedly pushed back against claims of genocide in Xinjiang. The foreign minister recently calling it preposterous, adding, "We welcome more people from around the world to visit Xinjiang. Seeing is believing. It is the best way to debunk rumors," he said.
Yeah, definitely. We will see. You will block camera, and you send your spy to follow these journalists. We know that.
So we decided to try to find the missing children ourselves, with permission from their parents. The 5+ hour flight from Beijing ended with a strange request from the cabin crew. As we approached Kashgar's airport to land, all window shades had to be shut. No explanation why. We
No
went through a
explanation
standard
why.
COVID test
Why?
for all arriving passengers. Bye, thank you. Loaded up a rental car and roamed without anyone stopping us. Though, like much of China, you're always watched. You immediately encounter the
Traditional
vibrant and richly
street.
diverse culture of this region. The faces
Oh, I miss
also
there, man.
different. Perhaps not what you'd expect in China. From the Grand Bazaar to the Central Mosque, we strolled through the reconstructed Old Town. It's here we began to notice people trailing us.
There are
They're afraid to
usually
speak.
individual men on phones and kind of keeping a social distance, shall we say.
But it seemed they wanted to know who we were searching for. This video of Mahmoud-Jan's little girl was a critical clue for us. We matched the alleyways of Old Kashgar with the backdrop in the video. The first day, no
They
luck.
found it.
Another dead end.
They removed the Chinese, uh, the Chinese letters from their wall, as you can see.
Let's try this.
24 hours and 20,000 steps later, we weaved our way through one last corridor, and suddenly,
That's her.
Oh,
Do you know this man? Is he your father?
look, this is important because the his mom wearing a scarf, right? The after video Chinese made a video. We will see the scarf is already take off. The Chinese government take off her scarf because China don't love to you take your scarf on. I will immediately show you right now. My English so bad, my friend, so don't judge me. Cgtn uighur. Let's see what we will find. Yeah, here we go. Look, they immediately made a video about that. So I'll show the. Look, in our religion, it is forbidden to show your hair to others. Doesn't matter you're old, you're young. Look at those people.
The two children had been living a simple and happy life with their.
Oh man, why don't you make it before the CNN? Why don't you make it?
Do you know this man? Is he your father? That's your dad.
the daughter and her grandparents, Mahmoud Jan's mom and dad, were not expecting us, but they let us into their home. Mukhlisa told me she's going to turn 11 in May, but amidst her innocence and awareness not to say too much, she told us she'd not spoken to her father since 2017.
Look, she said our passport collected. She literally saying this video. Collected by the government. Look at those people, how happy they are.
Their passports confiscated.
And when we asked her,
What would you want to say to him?
She's starting to crying here because she is so much missed her father. But the other video, Chinese make it. No, I don't want to go anywhere. Oh, China, you made it so bad. You made it so badly.
Talk to him.
Look at those people.
I
She's
miss him,
crying.
she later told me.
She is literally crying. In this video, what we see on the Chinese side is she's happy. Immediately turned back. I can't even speak, bro. I'm just watched.
Can you tell me some of what you're feeling?
现在为什么伤心？就是想爸爸妈妈为什么？
I don't have my mom with me right now. I don't have my dad either. I just want to be reunited with them, she told me. Off camera, her grandmother, overcome by grief. As I asked about
She's grandma's crying right now.
her mother and if she'd been sent to a camp,
How long was she away for?
she quickly bolted to her grandfather, translating our question from Chinese to Uyghur for them. Camps are too sensitive a topic to discuss.
Yeah, definitely, because when they speak about the camps, they will be also arrested. May Allah protect them. Don't you have a conscience, Chinese people, Chinese government? What we did to you, what we have done to you.
As they talked, notice the sudden murmurs in the background. It seemed word of our visit had gotten to officials and back to the family.
Yeah, immediately the followers cut off the conversation, cut off the truth here because it is too dangerous to explaining to world and her feeling, her real feeling.
Bringing an abrupt end to our visit.
She wants the family together.
Right.
And that's...
But she wouldn't want to. She didn't want to say they want to go abroad.
But we still wanted to know where Mamujan's wife and son were. The
You
family says they
can't
would-
find because Chinese government maybe killed her already. Maybe killed her. So anyway, guys, just watch it yourself and watch this video. The
Grandparents
Chinese
in
made.
ancient
Look,
city
look
of
at this.
Kashgar until several days
And how
ago,
many
when
view
some
on this?
uninvited guests knocked
Look
at
at
their
this, and how many dislike and
Melissa
likes there.
recalls
How
that
many
3
views on
uncles
there?
stopped by with the photos of
The comment section full over the 50 Cent army. Full. You can't find even a other country what they feeling it, because the Chinese 50 Cent army already take over the comment section. So anyway, I'll see you next week. Until this week, take care.